Oh my goodness. I'm like 2 minutes late today because I can't stop yawning this morning. What in the world is that? Good morning. Hey, it's Cindy with Surviving Mommy, and thanks for joining me for yet another episode of Coffee Convo Wednesday. What? So cheers. Good morning to you. My dog, Loki, is feeling rather rambunctious today, so I'm sure he's going to make an appearance this morning. Good morning, Chan. I love when people sign on. It's like, good morning. I feel like I'm in Romper Room. Wasn't Romper Room that show where at the end of the show they would say good morning to all of the people, all the kids in the room? I don't know. I think that was before my time. I don't remember. I think that was the show. Wasn't that the show? Anyway, all right, I digress. Good morning and welcome to Coffee Convo Wednesday. I'm a little sleepy today because I went to a sneak preview of the new Tom Hanks movie, Sully. We had a date night last night. I'm already slurring my words. No, today is coffee, not champagne. So my husband and I went to go see Sully last night. It was so good. Oh my gosh. Although in hindsight, as someone who does not like to fly, like I've really bad flying anxiety. It's really bad. Ask anyone who's flown with me. My friend Shani, yeah, she's flown with me before. It's not good. It's not good when I fly. I don't know what it is. I just have flying anxiety. So why I thought Sully was going to be a good movie for me to see, but it was. Oh my gosh, Tom Hanks was so good, and the guy, what's his name? Aaron Eckhart, who plays Sully's friend in the movie, is good. Like, it's just good. It's so good. It comes out Friday. So yeah, put it on your list if you so desire. I was always kind of fascinated by that story because I thought, how crazy is that this man landed his airplane with 155 people on it on the Hudson in New York, and everyone survived. Totally fascinating. So it was a good movie. So put it on your list. All right, so that's number one on the list today. Number two on the list, I really debated about sharing this with you all, but I figured since I'm super honest anyway, I don't really not tell you or not share anything, I thought I would share something that happened in my marriage. Now, my husband and I have been together for like 8 years now, I guess, and we have never tooted. We've never tooted in front of each other, ever. Like, it's just like a thing. Like, I've been in relationships before where it was like ducks quacking all the time, no one cared, you know. So it's not that like, oh, I don't like to toot, because guess what? We all toot. You right there watching, yeah, you toot. So let me tell you what happened. So this weekend we were at Walt Disney World. We were celebrating Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, which, hello, if you did not see our family costume, oh my gosh, just scroll down on Facebook here and you can see a link to survivingmommy.com, which is where I just posted all the pictures. We did Nightmare Before Christmas and it was amazing. And then we were also there to celebrate my mom's birthday. So we were staying at Art of Animation Resort, which we had never stayed at before. It was amazing because there's 5 of us, so you need a little room. So we had a handicap accessible room because my mom was in a wheelchair, and then I was on my motorized scooter the whole weekend, which was kind of fun, actually. I'm gonna write about that. But anyway, so I'm sitting in the room, and I'm sitting in my mom's wheelchair, you know, and we're just, you know, getting ready to go. I don't even remember what we were doing. We were getting ready to go somewhere, and I tooted, and then I went, oh! Because, you know, sometimes, look, I'm just keeping it real, but, you know, sometimes when you think that is just not going to make a noise or a smell, look, I realize, look at this, how close we are. I am sharing this with you. And you think, oh, that's okay. No one's going to hear it. No one's going to smell it. It's all right. Well, when I did it, I wasn't even thinking. Like, it just kind of came out. I was like a 97-year-old woman in a nursing home. And so it was just like this kind, it wasn't like loud. It wasn't like, you know, some loud, obnoxious sound. I was going to try and reenact what a loud, obnoxious toot would sound like, but I'm not going to. But it was just like a sound. And then it scared me so much. It startled me that I went, oh. So Eric, my husband, looks over and he's like, did you just toot? And I went, no, sure didn't. No. And he goes, you just tooted. And then because I've never, in the 8 years that we've been together, I've never told a lie to my husband. It's like a rule. I said, yes, I'm sorry, excuse me, I didn't know, it just kind of came out, I wanted to die. Oh my gosh. Yes, Christy Henderson, it was a squeaker. Okay, because like what I said, every single one of you watching right now, you've tooted. And I don't know if you toot in your marriage or your relationship or whatever. Like I toot in front of my kids because like, who cares? And they toot in front of me and it's kind of funny, especially when the little one toots because it like always scares her and she's always like, oh, I tooted. And it's funny, which I realized, like, look at me, I'm raising classy girls, huh? They're going to be just like their mother. But like my husband and I, we just don't toot. It's kind of like a rule we made when we first got together, which is not going to happen. And now that rule, it's broken. What are you going to do? Okay. I guess it was time for him to know that his wife doesn't, toot rainbows and unicorns and cupcakes all the time. Although wouldn't that be fabulous? All right. So that was number 2 on the list. My marriage confession for you. Okay. And number 3 on the list, I'm going to speak about this delicately with some codes so that you pick up what I'm putting down in case little ones for some reason would be watching this, although this is not really a kid show. But okay, so let me talk to you about the tooth fairy. So my oldest is 11 and she just like totally lost a tooth the other day. It's like the first tooth she's lost in a while. She was eating a carrot stick and it came off, but she can't find the tooth. So what does the tooth fairy do? So I told her, leave the tooth fairy a note and let the tooth fairy know, because this is the point. The tooth fairy comes and takes the tooth and then leaves a little something. So she can't find her tooth. She put it in like a paper towel or something, or a piece of toilet paper. I don't know. She can't find it. And she's been looking all over for it. So what does the tooth fairy do? Does the tooth fairy just be like, all right, you didn't leave me a tooth, but I'm going to give you some cash anyway? I would love to know what your opinion of what the tooth fairy should do is. And if you want to, just leave it. I'm so thirsty this morning. Just, comment below there and let me know. So maybe the tooth fairy, I could just tell her what the tooth fairy should do. Yes, that's it. Okay. So that's my dilemma this morning. I guess it's not really a dilemma because I'm not the tooth fairy. I'm going to tell the tooth fairy what the tooth fairy should do tonight. Right? Okay, so things we've covered today on Coffee Convo Wednesday. Number 1, Sully. Saw a movie screening of it last night. Date night. Oh, so good. Oh my gosh. I mean, I laughed, I cried. I was like, oh, I was so like this at the end of the movie. And I mean, you know how it ends. It ends good, but the whole time you're just like, ah. So I guess seeing it before I went to bed was not a good idea, which is probably why I'm so tired this morning. All right, so number 2, marriage confession. I finally tooted in front of my husband after, I think, is that terrible? I don't know how long we've been together. I want to say it's 8 years. Okay, I'll say that for another broadcast. But yeah, I finally tooted in front of him. It was totally by accident. It was at Disney. So there's that. But it doesn't mean like now we're going to start tooting in front of each other. And that's what I told him. And I told him I was going to talk about this today. And of course he was fine with it because he's like, you're the one who tooted, wasn't me. But I keep telling him it was by accident, which it was. And he says it wasn't. He says it wasn't by accident, but it was. So there you go. I tooted in front of my husband and it is what it is. We all do it. So there you go. And then number 3, tooth fairy question. If you don't have a tooth to get, I guess some kids probably swallow their teeth when they lose a tooth, right? So that happens. So I guess the tooth fairy comes anyway. Am I answering my own question while talking it through? I guess so. All right. Also, see these shirts, Surviving Mommy. This is my Disney version. Goodness gracious. Girls look a little large today. This is a fitted shirt, which is why, and I have a padded bra on, let's be honest. And they're not real. Thank you, breast cancer. Wow, that was like a whole bunch of TMI in one Coffee Convo Wednesday episode. But anyway, so these shirts, the Surviving Mommy Disney version, are also going to be on sale for the website in just a couple weeks when we get the other ones back in stock. I guess it helps that my husband owns mysmartshirt.com, which makes my t-shirts. So I guess I need to get on him to get those shirts ordered quicker so I can get them on the website and sell them, because you guys have been so great asking me, like, where do I get them? Where do I get them? So yeah, you'll be going to survivingmommy.com. Don't worry, I'll make a big announcement of, you know, when they're back in stock and up for sale on the website. And then you guys can run around in just a regular Surviving Mommy shirt or a Disney version of Surviving Mommy if you should so desire to wear a Disney version like I am today. So if you haven't seen the pictures of our Nightmare Before Christmas family costume, they're amazing. Go to survivingmommy.com, sign up to get Surviving Mommy in your inbox. I promise I don't spam you and do all sorts of crazy stuff. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Surviving Mommy, because I post on Instagram all the time because I love Instagram. And thanks for hanging out with me today on Coffee Convo Wednesday. This is episode number 21. And if you miss it or want to watch it again, you can watch it here on Facebook, or I also have a YouTube channel. Duh. So you can find me on YouTube, Cindy Simmons on YouTube. So there you go. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for sharing coffee this morning or whatever you may be drinking. I know a couple weeks ago it was champagne. You know, it's whatever the mood is. Whatever the mood strikes me, I guess. So thanks for hanging out. Love you guys, and have a good rest of your short week. Hopefully you guys got off on Monday. Have a good rest of your short week, and I'll see you guys next week. Oh yeah, and still in the boot, in the Stormtrooper boot. So there you go. Have a good week. Bye.